It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Thanks for tuning in. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Charlotte Hornets. Checking out the Hornets, they lost Game 1 in this matchup earlier this season. They'll see them 4 times in all, looking to even the series with a win tonight. It's rare to see a point guard lead the NBA in scoring, but that's exactly what Freak is doing right now. Not only that, but he's still making sure to get everybody involved. How great has this been for this kid?
I mean, only MVP candidates can lead the league in scoring at the point guard position. I mean, it's critical to his team's success. Most guys would say, well, he's shooting too much. But no, his teammates say he's not shooting enough. The only time he's not supposed to shoot the basketball, Ernie, is when he doesn't have it.
If he holds on to the scoring title and keeps running the offense like this, he'll have a claim as the best point guard in the game today. Heard it here first.
And the only time he's not shooting, Kenny, is when he doesn't have it.
No question.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in. See you later, folks.
What if he's mentally shooting?
Seems like we've been here before. Yes, it is Groundhog Day. And we welcome you to this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's getting noisy here in Charlotte. We're at the Time Warner Cable Arena, home of the Hornets. Taking a look at Cleveland. These guys are hot, no doubt about it, continuing to put up win after win.
And coming off their championship last season, that success, I believe, carried right over into this one. They played at a high level all year long and stand poised to make another run at the title.
Certainly looks that way, Greg. I mean, some teams go through a little bit of a malaise or a hangover after a championship. Not these guys. They've had a terrific year.
So the Hornets win the tip. A look at Cleveland's starting group. Smith in a 2-guard. Tristan Thompson is out there with Tobias Harris. Then there's Irving. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. There's a good screen. Pass to Higgins. Dishes it to Burks. Can't hit. Cavaliers go the other way with it. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
I mean, no stress in that one. The game almost looked like a shoot-around for them. Amazing at how well they shot the basketball.
And even more impressive, Greg, considering it was on the road. I mean, it's rare that you see a team get that hot away from home.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
I was able to talk with Mike Budenholzer for just a moment. He said that the key to the game will be how well they defend Kyrie Irving, adding he's shown himself to be one of the premier point guards in the game already. Whether it's passing, shooting, or penetrating, we need our guys in the backcourt to really get up into him, and our bigs need to be ready to bring help. Guys, you can bet that Irving will be their focus defensively.
All right, Doris. Burks. Blanketed by the D, who fights to the rim for the layup.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Smith drives in, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Here's Higgins following the score by Cleveland. 5 on the clock. Pass to Buckner. Fires for 3. Burks can't get it to go.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Wasted no time on that one. And it's 7 points for Freak.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
So it's the Hornets now, following the three-pointer by Freak. Pass to Buckner. The shot no good. Some solid defense from Harris. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Burks' shot is good. Burks has got his second basket of the night.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Irving kicks to Harris. Here's Smith. Here's Gobert, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Here's Higgins. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Kings in Sacramento.
Boy, was he physical, in that game. Just drawing a lot of contact and getting himself to the line over and over.
And so it's Cleveland with it, following the bucket by the Hornets, and Smith with the stuff.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. You can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
Here's Harper. The Cavaliers making the shot. Here's Buckner. Kicks it to Burks. They set the screen. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Here's Higgins. To the left wing. Pass to Buckner. Charlotte moving the ball around. Harper dishes to Burks. Passes it to Higgins. Over Gobert. The Cavaliers pull it in.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Nice shot by Smith.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Here's Higgins. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Gobert with the block, and they'll keep possession. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his third rebound on the night.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists tonight.
They're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get it.
Not at all, Clark. You rarely see a team surrender points this easily. They have got to do better.
Now that we have a moment, let's see the best free throw shooting teams in the NBA. The Cavaliers #1. In third, the Hornets.
Both teams really well served to be very aggressive.
And so here's Charlotte. It's a 10-point game. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
How about the shooting percentage, though? In the low 30s. That tells you all you need to know.
Brutal. Absolutely brutal. To shoot that poorly. You almost have to try to miss to shoot that poorly. Rarely do you see numbers like that at the NBA level.
And so it's Cleveland with it. Following the bucket by the Hornets. Smith wide open. He fires. Good. And Harris gets the assist. 14 points for Smith.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Harper with a screen on Irving. Goes up on the high post. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And a fast break now for the Hornets. Here's Buckner. Finished off the break.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Here's Irving. After the basket by Charlotte. Smith with it, and Burks picks him up defensively. 5 to shoot. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
Free throw good, Smith. Right, he's checked in for Alec Burks. Vonleh's checked in for the Cavaliers. Here's Smith. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. And a wide open look for Irving. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Here's Higgins. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Brady. Puts it up from 12. Rebound by Smith.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
From deep. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession.
You can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Doubled by Smith. Pass to Buckner. Here's Higgins, covered by Smith. Higgins, that's good.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim. And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Lets it go from 11, and the rejection by Smith. Harris passes to Smith. He feeds it to Middleton. And it's off from three-point range. Hornets trail by 12. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And he gets the bucket.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Cleveland's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Right outside. Here's Higgins. That one's good from the corner. Higgins has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Hornets. Irving kicks to Smith. The dish to Vonleh. And he banks in the layup. Vonleh's got his first 2 points.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
And a moment to see numbers for Smith. Almost 5 steals and almost 3 blocks. Night in and night out, he's their #1 option.
That's why he leads the team in scoring. Almost every play feels like it runs through him.
Hornets trail by 10. Right outside. They set the pick. Six to shoot. From the stripe, and the rejection by Smith. They grab their own miss. Brady, and he goes in for the dunk.
This guy is a beast on the board.
And when he gets those second chance points, he does not waste one of them.
And you know what? It's always going to be a powerhouse finish with him. We know that for sure.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
And the first one at the line is good.
Been a stellar outing in this one for Smith. He's got 21 points, and the three-pointers have been dropping for him. He's got 3 of them.
You know what, Clark? If you continue to shoot the way he is, he may have to become more of an integral part of their offensive scheme.
Both free throws good from Smith.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Right outside. There's the pass to Boyd. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Cleveland leading by 7. Down low, here's Smith. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
And right, here we go. Here's Jansen. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
First trip to the line for him here.
At the line for your Hornets, shooting 2, Jansen.
First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Cavaliers leading. The feed to Middleton. Smith dishes to Middleton. Harris passes to Smith. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got his 3rd assist on the night.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
And so here's Charlotte out left to the wing. Here's Boyd. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Cavaliers leading by 9. And that's going to be a turnover. They called for 8 seconds.
Just careless. No other way to describe it to start the game. That's already his 3rd miscue.
Well, I think he can actually execute better if he simplifies things and just stays with the game plan. So far, the execution's been...
A whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. On the court for Cleveland, Smith in at shooting guard. Anderson is out there with Thompson. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Irving at the point. Hornets shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Harper with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. Here's Burks. The shot, no good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Their next game playing at home is the Nets coming to town. And that will be the first game of 5 straight at home. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pacers was just a man on a mission. He ended with an amazing number of points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Just numbers that really jump out at you in the box score.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself. Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Hornets trail by 15. Pass to Buckner. He dishes it to Quinn. Higgins, that's good. Higgins has got 12 in the game.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Here's Irving. Got a hand on it. Quinn passes to Higgins. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now. The Cavaliers leading by 11. On the wing, Thompson. The basket drops and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
For Cleveland, they have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. Cavaliers making a switch here. Roten's checked in.
One shot, gentlemen.
Free throw drops for Smith.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. With a break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been dialed in defensively this month. The Cavaliers, number 1.
What a month they've had defensively. I mean, they've really gotten after it on that end of the floor.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Now here's Gobert. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Smith, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Higgins. Harper with a screen on Irving. Feeds to Burks. Just 5 on the clock. Drops in the tray. Burks has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
All right, Charlotte, now entering the court for your viewing entertainment, the Hornets dance team. Make some noise!
Here's Higgins. He's covered by Irving and stolen by Kyrie Irving. Here's Smith. It's deflected. Burks with it. He's got 7. Here's Buckner. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Smith kicks to Irving. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 3 assists now in this one. Hornets trail by 16. Higgins passes to Quinn. It's stolen by Smith. Here's Irving. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting 1.
Well, Irving has simply been great. He's got 8 points and 8 dimes. This is some performance we're witnessing out of him.
My man, a night to remember. No doubt about it.
There's a good screen. Quinn kicks to Burks. Here's Buckner, and he finishes nicely on the layup. He's got 6.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
Smith, no good. Hornets have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Dishes it to Quinn. To the middle. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
That's his first personal foul.
The Hornets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
He's perfect from the line this time. Now Smith. He has 38 in the game. Inside, here's Gobert, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
No way to mess that one up, Kevin. I mean, he powered it down with both hands.
Not this guy. He is a superb finisher.
And when he gets near the hoop, guys, he is a tour de force.
Inside, Gobert with the block. Irving attacking, and he gets it to go. Irving's got 10.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Harper with a screen on Irving. Gobert brings the double team. Harper dishes to Burks. 6 on the shot clock. Harper with a screen on Thompson. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
For Charlotte, they have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. A different look now for Cleveland. Noah Vonleh comes in for Gobert. And Middleton subbed in for Smith. That'll do it for the first half. Cavaliers lead by 8. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
All right, Charlotte. Now
Hey guys, listen up. We've got a good lead, but lots of basketball left to play. Number one, I love the teamwork we're seeing out of you guys. We're tearing them to shreds with our passing at the offensive end. Let's keep that going and pile up those assists. I will point out that all the steals we got in that half as something we can build on. We pestered them with our D. That was great. And in the third and fourth quarters, guys, don't let our commitment to rebounding slow down our transition game. Let's still be quick to get out on the break. These guys did not see this coming, but now they know what they're up against, and they're going to come out angry. Get ready to go toe-to-toe with them and cap this thing off.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Hornets.
The second half just about to get going here. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, you just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough one.
And so here's Cleveland. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Higgins is out there with Alec Burks. Then there's Harper, and it's Brady in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Here's Higgins to the inside. Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Brady. Irving kicks to Smith for 3. Good. Smith's got 41.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him, and he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
Buckner, good. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Irving passes to Harris. Smith on the wing. Now here is Harris. He's guarded closely. Got a piece of it. And now it's Burks running. He can go all the way. That drops. Burks has got 10 points in the game.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Kicks to Smith from 12 feet out. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Charlotte has gone 7 of 9 on three-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range. Thompson comes with the double team. Burks the pass to Brady. The kick out to Harper. Here's Buckner. Rejected by Harris. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. Here's Buckner. Buries it despite the hack. Terrific play with a chance for one more. That one on Harris.
Teams first. Going to the line, Buckner.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. Back to Smith. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Higgins. And there's another one for the Hornets.
Sometimes that step-back move gives you just enough time and space to gather yourself for a good release.
To the inside, Smith.
Oh, my goodness. He's just getting nasty on him now. Wow.
Yeah, now that they've built up a lead, this is when he really breaks out those incredibly slick moves.
Man, like a Ginsu knife, just slicing and dicing.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play.
All right, Charlotte, now we're going to court for your viewing entertainment. The Hornets dance team, make some noise!
And here is our 2K leaderboard. These teams have been on fire over the course of the past 10 games. The Cavaliers, number 1.
It's due to better shot selection lately, Kevin. They're taking their time to make sure the shots they take go in. Really good self-discipline there.
Here's Smith. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Outside Irving, back to Smith. Here's Higgins, defended by Gobert. Outside Irving. He kicks to Smith. Shoots from 14, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. Here's Buckner. He's got 11. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Higgins passes to Harper, and the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. So here's Burks. 10 points for him. Takes the 13-footer. That one off the back iron and out. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Smith outside. Passes it to Thompson. It's stolen. Here's Buckner. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
At the line for your Hornets, shooting 2, Buckner.
The first free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. It's blocked. Here's Higgins. He's got 18. And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, they're still early in the quarter, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Burks, the pass to Brady. Misses from short range. Cavaliers leading. Smith for 3. Cannot hit.
That was not a simple rebound. He made it look easy, but he did a good job embodying up his man.
To the paint, here's Burks. He nails it, and we're tied up. Burks has got 4 points in the quarter.
And the road back into this game wasn't a short one, but they've managed to make it all the way back and tie this thing up.
And, Greg, I've got to admit to you, I mean, I did not think they were going to get all the way back. I thought they were done. But they've shown some serious resilience and character to battle this far back.
Harper with a screen on Irving. Here's Burks. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Burks has got 14 points.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
And, Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Irving kicks to Harris. For 3, Smith. The Hornets pull it in. Harper's got 3 rebounds now in this one. It's tipped out to the wing. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. Block shots, a stat that sometimes doesn't tell the whole story. Big-time shot blockers aren't always elite defenders. And then the opposite is true. Their block shot totals don't quite capture that great impact they really have defensively.
You know, and Akeem the Dream, certainly one of the greatest all-around players to have ever played the game. An endless array of offensive moves down low, no doubt. And defensively, his numbers speak for themselves. I mean, almost 4,000 career blocks. 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards, just a legendary low-post defender.
Pass to Brady. Here's Buckner, guarded by Harris. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And a chance here to take a look at the numbers for Irving. He's averaging 11 points a game, 11 assists, and 3 rebounds. And impressive numbers, no doubt. It's the kind of run we've come to expect from him.
Synergy. All elements working together. The game is coming easy to him right now.
That free throw missing. Chris Middleton's checked in for Cleveland. No good on the second free throw.
Not a typical trip to the line for him there. He had been knocking them down today.
Smith for 3. Count the bucket. Smith's got 52 points.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
Harper with a screen on Irving. Right outside. They set the pick. Harper up top. Just 4 to shoot. Jeremic tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Middleton dishes to Smith. To the right side. Vonleh, the pass to Middleton. It's deflected. That's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. Both teams will make substitutions. Well, the Cavaliers shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Down low, here's Smith. The 9-footer's on the mark. Smith's got 54 points.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Right outside. Gadsden, guarded by Harris. 6 on the shot clock. Jeremic. Sweet little floater. 9 points in the game so far.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
And Middleton kicks to Smith. Jeremic. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Cavaliers shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
The Cavaliers leading by 3. Smith for 3. Cannot hit. Charlotte has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Dish now to right. Here's Gadsden. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Smith's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Harris passes to Smith. Smith drawing the double team. Harris dishes to Vonleh. And that one is stuffed right through.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Cleveland's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Smith, no good. Hornets trail by 5.
I like the move to go 2 for 1 here.
So do I, Greg. I mean, I agree with you. They need to get a quick look and then try to get another possession after that. They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
That's good. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist. You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
And it's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. And Cleveland making a change here. .12 seconds left in the third. Smith drawn the double team. So it's the Cavaliers now. And the foul called on 3. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
That's his 3rd personal foul. In for your Hornets, Brady.
5 seconds left to play here in the 3rd.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
And the game still closely contested as we end the 3rd quarter. Cavaliers on top. They're up by 3. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter. Next. And thanks for joining us again as the 4th quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. So it's the Hornets now. They trail by 3. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. Smith, he's in at the point. Thompson is up there with Rudy Gobert. Then there's Anderson, and it's Roten in at the shooting guard. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
That's his 2nd personal foul. 2. At the line for your Hornets, shooting 2, Higgins.
The first one falls. Irving's checked in for Roten. Both shots good from the stripe. Cavaliers leading. Smith kicks to Thompson. Back to Smith. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 58 points for Freak.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Quinn passes to Brady. 6 to shoot. And the pass to Higgins. Lets it go. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Brady.
It's as if the defenses have just given up.
Yeah, you know, the pace has only picked up the deeper we've gotten into this game, which is remarkable. It speaks to the endurance and stamina of these teams, and it's also been a lot of fun to watch.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
2 shots.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3 ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
Yeah, and the other thing that they've done well is they've really attacked the gaps of the defense with quick, decisive drives down the lane.
Free throw drops for Smith. And so he makes both from the line. Hornets trail by 3. Pass to Buckner. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. To the middle. Here's Higgins. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Higgins has got 4 points in the quarter.
Loose D here. Critical stretch. I mean, you're better off sending them to the free throw line.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
Passes to Brady. They set the pick. To the paint. Pass to Buckner. 5 to shoot. Fires from 14. Gobert with the block. Anderson dishes to Smith. Swiped away. Here's Higgins. Covered by Irving. There's the feed to Quinn. Pass to Higgins. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Going to the line. Higgins.
And he knocks down the first one. Harper, he's checked in for Charlotte. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Harris is checked in. So he gets them both. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Smith outside. The screen from Thompson. And Gobert kicks to Harris. To the paint. Here's Smith. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
That's his first personal foul at the line. Freak. 2 shots.
He throw good, Smith. Both free throws good from Smith. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's Higgins, covered by Smith. They set the screen. Over to the wing. Here's Buckner. Can't tie it up as that one misses. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Irving passes to Smith, and Smith gets double-teamed, and it's Harris off the drive.
Boy, he threw out with punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
The Hornets have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Higgins. He feeds it to Harper. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Buckner. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Boy, it sure could, Kevin. I mean, he salvaged 2 big points for them off that miss. How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed. Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
They set the pick. Burks with it. Picked up by Harris. Here's Higgins. Gobert brings the double team. Here's Harper. Can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Smith. Irving dishes to Harris. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And it's 7 points for Tobias Harris.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Irving attacking. Smith for 3. And it's Harper with the rebound. Harper's got his 5th rebound in this one. Some nice pass in here by Charlotte. Here's Higgins, covered by Smith. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And he makes the first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
He's simply just willing himself to the line here.
Outside Irving. And he makes good on the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Here's Harper. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
That's his second personal foul. Going to the line. Harper.
And that one falls for Harper. And so he makes both from the line. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Harris kicks to Smith. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing. And right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Higgins passes to Burks. Pass to Buckner. Wide open look. Bullseye.
Murray. Buckner.
And here's Smith. Harris outside. The tray. Smith with the basket on the assist by Irving. 69 points for Freak.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Harper the pass to Brady. There's the screen. Here's Higgins. To the paint. They get a hand on it and stolen by Irving. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. Smith for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Now, here's Burks. The pass to Higgins. Here's Buckner. Inside, 5 to shoot. Good D by Thompson. The Cavaliers leading by 6. He dishes it to Harris. Feeds it to Smith. Kicks it to Thompson. On the wing, Irving. To the middle, Burks with the steal. Here's Higgins. He's covered by Irving. Out to the wing. Here's Burks. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 11 rebounds in the game. Smith for 3. That's tipped, and it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith.
Charlotte ball.
And the Hornets making a change here. Lights checked in. Hornets trail by 6. Pass to Buckner. Good. Nothing but net. Smith with it.
Right.
Burks with the steal. Dishes it to Harper. Right outside. Back to Harper. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Smith with it. Now Wright defending. Smith against Wright. And it's Harris off the drive. 4 on the clock. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
There's a screen. Pass to Buckner. Shot on the wing. And good. He nails it. He's got 19. Now Smith. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
And right, here we go. 3 on the clock. Burks. A three-pointer, no good.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense. And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Shooting for Charlotte, Rudy Gobert. At the line for 2.
No good on the free throw. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. And now here comes Wright, leading the break.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there. So far in the game for Alec Burks, he has 14 points, and he's played the role of the pest today, too. I mean, he's caused a bunch of turnovers.
And it also tells you just how high his basketball IQ is. I mean, seeing plays develop before anyone else does on the court.
And Burks hits 2 free throws. Cleveland's gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only 1 of their 5 3-pointers.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one. Although, if he missed it, I might have.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Hornets fans team.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer had to say to his team. The fouls they've committed in this game. He said, listen, we need to have some defensive discipline. Stop fighting on the shot fakes, stop reaching in, and stop giving them free points at the free throw line. We'll see if they'll respond, guys.
1:52 left in the 4th quarter. Back to Wright. Pass to Buckner. Clock at 6. He kicks it to Burks. With the floater, Cavaliers with the rebound. Vonleh's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Smith dishes to Vonleh. Here's Gary. That shot is off, coming up empty for the second time this game. 4 for 6. Right with it. Now Smith defending. There's the dish to Harper. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Oh, Nelly, listen to that.
That shot eliciting a roar from this gigantic crowd.
Guys, more than a roar, more like an explosion.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Hornets dance team. Hornets fans, it's time to get up and get loud.
There's a minute left in the fourth quarter. Here's Gobert.
That was massive.
You know it. He's stepping right into the spotlight there.
All right, Charlotte, now entering the court for your viewing entertainment, the Hornets dance team. Make some noise.
There's 57 seconds left in the game. Charlotte moving the ball around.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
So it's the Cavaliers now. And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
You know, I think that's probably a smart move.
I think so too. And Smith gets double teamed. The 11-footer misses off the left iron. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
To the inside. Burks. Yes! A huge shot to tie it up.
And wow, what a time to tie this game up, guys.
Strap those belts on, fellas. This is going to be one heck of a finish. I can just feel it reverberate.
Yeah, he's right.
He is right.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I'm going to have to let my belt out just a little bit to get ready for this ride.
Well, you would need so much in the press room before the games. Maybe
That's a good
be
point.
be comfortable like we are.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
Regulation is ended and we're heading to overtime. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Well, if you're just joining us, the intensity has really heated up in this one. As we watch this one go now to overtime. So off the tip at Charlotte. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. Setting the floor for the Hornets. Alec Burks is out there with Higgins. Then there's Harper. And it's Brady in at the center position. Just 4 to shoot. Irving with the steal. Here's Smith. Yes! And it's Irving picking up the assist. Smith's got the first basket here in overtime for the Cavs. The Hornets trail. Outside Harper. Here's Higgins. Passes it to Brady. That's short off the rim. The Cavaliers shooting a tremendous 61% from the floor, hitting at all cylinders. 2 open that time, made it look too easy. Now it's a 4-point Cavalier lead. Charlotte's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. There's a good screen. Higgins passes to Brady. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last